In the poetic and tragic world of Norse mythology, where gods clash with giants and fate looms over even the mightiest, few figures are as sorrowful and enigmatic as Hödr, also spelled Hodr or Hod. A son of Odin and Frigg, Hödr occupies a unique place among the Aesir gods, not for what he achieved, but for what he unintentionally destroyed. His name is forever entwined with the death of his twin brother, Baldur, the god of light, joy, and beauty. Yet Hödr himself was no villain. He was blind, both physically and metaphorically, used as a pawn in a cosmic tragedy orchestrated by Loki, the trickster god. The myth of Hödr is recorded most prominently in Snorri Sturluson's Prose Edda, a key source for Norse myth written in the 13th century. In the myth, Baldur begins to experience dreams foretelling his death. Distressed by this omen, the gods attempt to prevent the prophecy from coming true. Frigg, his mother, travels across the 9 realms and exacts oaths from all things never to harm Baldur. Everything, from fire to water, metal to disease, swears to do him no harm. But one thing is overlooked: mistletoe, which Frigg deemed too insignificant to pose a threat. Feeling invincible, the gods begin a game where they throw weapons at Baldur, laughing as each item bounces harmlessly away. Loki, always lurking in the shadows, grows envious of Baldur's invulnerability and adored status. Learning of the mistletoe's exemption, he fashions a spear or dart from it. Seeing that Hödr, Baldur's blind twin, is not participating in the game, Loki hands him the weapon and guides his hand. Trusting Loki and unaware of what he holds, Hödr throws the dart, striking Baldur and killing him instantly. In that single act, the laughter dies in Asgard. Baldur's death marks a pivotal moment in Norse mythology, the beginning of the gods' decline and the slow march toward Ragnarok, the end of all things. Hödr is devastated. He did not know, did not choose, did not wish harm, but he becomes the instrument of cosmic catastrophe. Hödr's blindness is more than physical. It symbolizes the blindness of fate, of trust, and of the gods' overconfidence in their ability to control destiny. His name, meaning warrior or battle, stands in stark contrast to his passive role in this myth. Unlike the gods who engage in combat and slay giants, Hödr's tragedy is internal, an emotional and philosophical war between fate and free will, guilt and innocence. After Baldur's death, the gods seek vengeance. Odin fathers a son, Vali, specifically to kill Hödr. Born and matured in a single day, Vali slays Hödr to avenge his fallen brother. Thus, Hödr's story is marked by sorrow upon sorrow, used by Loki, rejected by fate, and then murdered by divine justice. Yet Norse mythology is not without mercy or redemption. In the post-Ragnarok world, both Baldur and Hödr are foretold to return from the realm of the dead and rule the renewed earth in peace and harmony. This prophecy grants Hödr a rare form of forgiveness. Though once the slayer of light, he is also a figure of rebirth and healing in the new world. His tragedy is not the end, but part of the mythological cycle of death and return. Hödr represents themes that echo deeply through the ages: the burden of unintentional harm, the tragic power of manipulation, and the hope for redemption. Unlike gods who wield hammers or command thunder, Hödr is silent, vulnerable, and human in his frailty. His story asks hard questions. Can someone be held responsible for actions they did not understand? What happens when innocence is weaponized? What is justice when the line between victim and perpetrator blurs? In modern interpretations, Hödr is sometimes cast as a misunderstood or even heroic figure. Authors and creators often use him to explore disability, vulnerability, and emotional trauma. His myth lends itself to dramatic retellings that highlight the psychological weight of being both loved and reviled. Among modern-day practitioners of Aesir, or Norse-inspired spiritual paths, Hödr is honored not only as a tragic god, but as a symbol of inner conflict and perseverance. Some associate him with the moon, stillness, and reflection, seeing in his myth the value of acceptance, forgiveness, and healing from unintended consequences. Hödr may be a lesser-known figure among the Aesir, but his tale is among the most profound. He did not choose greatness. He did not seek violence, but his story shaped the destiny of the gods. And in the renewed world to come, he is not just a footnote in Baldur's tale, he is a ruler restored.